Hey ladies, it is me, Monica, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've been here on YouTube, and we are going to be doing something new this year. So I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it feels like, especially when you hit 40, like you need to reinvent yourself. Like you need to figure out who you are. And so what I want to do for this next few videos, maybe going forward, is to talk about what that's like, just figuring out what life looks like at 40, and maybe not necessarily needing to reinvent yourself, but maybe just refining a few things. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in, stay tuned to this video and let's get right into it. So it is 2026, guys, and time is flying. I mean, seriously, it's crazy. And the funny thing about life is, as you get older, sometimes you don't feel like yourself. It's really hard to explain, but like things just, I don't know, they feel off. And so I don't know about you guys, if you have reached this wonderful age of 40, I'm a little deeply into my 40s, but it's interesting because you definitely find that you just are becoming a different person. And so what that has looked like for me has been interesting. And I just kind of really wanted to share that journey with you guys. There are so many stigmas that come with turning 40 or being in your 40s. I mean, everybody feels like I can say what I want to say, because you do get a different energy where you feel like you can speak on things. The dreaded hot flashes that we talk about, and the night sweats, and the changes to the anatomy, and I mean, the list goes on and on. And don't forget, oh, you should dress for your age. Like, what does that mean? So all of these different pressures and these changes can leave us feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So that's what I want to talk about on this channel and in this video specifically, just what that looks like and how I have been making adjustments, just slight adjustments, instead of feeling the need to like just totally reinvent who Monica is. So what reinvention looks like for me is, when I was younger, baby, I had the energy, I could hustle, I could bustle, I could get down with the best of them. Now, I still have energy, but I have to be a lot more mindful of how I utilize that energy, be it physical energy for work or even mental, emotional energy to like deal with people and relationships and just life in general. So that's one of the major changes that I had to make, just realizing like when it's worth the hustle and when it's not, and even just sometimes doing too much. I have a really good friend. When I tell you, my baby, she used to, when it's time to get an outfit together, she would hit the store and she would go place after place after place looking for exactly what she wanted. And I remember saying to her, like, girl, how in the world do you have the energy and the time to do that? And so this was when we were young. We've been friends now for about 15 years, but so you're talking, 12 years ago. In the 30s, early 30s, she was just like, yeah, girl. And I went here, here, here. And I'm like, that's insane. Now I'll be like, girl, where you get such and such? Oh, girl, I had to order that online, or, just realizing like, oh, it ain't even that serious for everything to be perfectly aligned and perfectly matched. Like, I don't know, just little stuff that you realize, like, I don't need all of that. I don't need all of that to be good over here. Like, sometimes doing less is more. And we're gonna get into that too, because one of the other things that I refine is my wardrobe. I cannot wait to talk about that, but that's gonna be on another video. And then another thing, a major component of me kind of refining was doing maintenance on stuff. Like, I used to be the worst. I'm gonna let it break down before I fix it. I got a whole nother video about this too. Like, why do we know something is going wrong and we just ignore it until it's broken, and then it becomes so much bigger of an issue to manage? Like, and that comes with your health, that comes with, your hair. Y'all know I'm a hairstylist, so we always gonna talk about a little bit of hair on here, but it's just like making decisions that make life easier down the road, even if it sucks today. Like doing this thing, I don't want to do it today, but I know that if I do it today, it's gonna help me tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna do the thing. You girl, I don't like to take no supplements, but I also don't want to be on no medication. Fortunately, I'm very, very grateful. Like, I'm not on any medications currently, but if I don't supplement and try to help my body continue to thrive, like, I'm gonna be on something. It's just a matter of time. I'll be on something anyway at some point in life, but the goal is to be proactive, exercising, eating right, all the things. So in short, none of that stuff feels aligned for me anymore in my 40s. I am tired. I don't have the time. and I don't have the mental capacity, to be honest. So now I'm at a stage of life, instead of hustling and constantly like on the go and I don't almost chasing something, I'm really trying to work on honing in on specific things that really make a difference. Sometimes we feel like we need all the things in order to do the one thing, but really maybe we just need to hone in on the one thing to do the one thing. Another thing that can happen sometimes is we are so busy trying to prove ourselves to other people that we don't even realize like and appreciate how many people already see value in us. So that's another thing, like working on relationships. It's freaking gnat. Like, how's winter and I don't have no fruit, but there's just one little gnat. I don't know. He really want me to hurt him or hurt myself trying to hurt him. So yeah, trying to prove ourselves is something I feel like when you're young, like you definitely want people to see your value. By the time you get 40, baby, you know your value. And so that whole desire to prove yourself to other people is not really important to you. But then sometimes I do feel like we forget to appreciate people that we have in our lives that already see value in us. So that's something that I'm also trying to be mindful of as I get older. A good example is like, girl, when you're young, you're in your 20s, you out doing your thing. Like sometimes even like with your parents, your family, you can get a little too busy per se. But you know, as you get older, you start to appreciate people in a different way. So that's just another little thing that I'm trying to be mindful of as I am riding through these 40s. And then last thing is, instead of chasing all the things, being very intentional on choosing things that work for me. So again, sometimes we can have a spirit of, I don't want to say greed, but just desire. Like we just want all the stuff. And it's just, I don't know, you feel like you're just chasing, constantly going to the next thing or the next experience. And I don't know, sometimes it's not a bad idea to really sit down and weigh out your options and then choose something that really is going to add value instead of chasing stuff that really don't. So I'm not gonna get no examples of that, because I'm still working through it, because I'm a chaser by nature. Like I want to go do all the things, but I'm really trying to learn how to refine and just choose things that light me up and that actually give me a lot more purpose. And from a practical standpoint, I just want to share like what refinement looks like for me personally. So one thing that I am realizing as I get older, baby, I can't make no decisions, okay? Like, please don't take me to the ice cream shop with 52 flavors, because I don't know what I want. Like, it's too many options. Give me less options. Like, the less I gotta think, the better. Like, I just don't want to use a lot of energy. I'm gonna give you a good example. We found out we were gonna go to London. My husband's job has him travel sometimes. And so we only had like 30 days to get this trip planned. Now, granted, that's not a lot of time to plan a trip to a place you've never been to the UK. So super excited to go. I started looking for hotels, baby. Oh my gosh, it took me 2 weeks just to pick a hotel, because their travel is different. You're trying to figure out like all the different locations, like where you want to be close to, what's gonna get you good photos, what's gonna get you to plays and attractions, what's gonna be convenient, what's safe. Like, you thinking about all this stuff, and I'm just like, oh my God, 2 weeks. So anyway, that's just an example of like, I was so overwhelmed just trying to pick a hotel. So please, fewer decisions have seemed to make my life easier, because I can't make a decision to save my life, okay? Cannot. Something else is clear standards and instructions. Please tell me what to do. 1, 2, 3. Like, don't give me no very broad, like, oh, look, like, no, just tell me what to do. And it's funny because as I've been trying to build a business, one thing that I study a lot is marketing. And people are like, you have to tell customers what to do. You tell them what to do. And I'm like, hi, I mean, if you, I feel like if you want to work with me or you want to purchase this thing or whatever, like, you'll figure it out. But as I'm getting older, like, baby, I won't figure it out. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Just tell me what to do. So that's another way, like, I am just kind of getting big on, give me some direction, please. Don't make me think. I think that's like the biggest thing. I just don't want to think. I have to think so much about things that I have to think about. If I don't have to think about it, somebody think for me, please. Appreciate you, love you. Okay. And then so the last thing is just more intention when it comes to getting prepared for my week. So I don't do it religiously every week, but you know, we're gonna get better. We're gonna keep trying. But to bulk meal prep, like I try to cook on Sunday or Monday, enough food for me and my husband to have like for 4 days. And because I'm always trying to be health conscious, like I will weigh it out, measure it, all the things, put in containers, like literally meal prep to try to be prepared for the week so I don't have to think later. Y'all can see there is a trending thing here. I don't like to think, but I do think a lot. Like I have a lot on my mind, and I guess that's why, like, when it comes to stuff I don't have to think about, I won't think about it. I also have recently started prepping my clothes for the week. I know what I'm gonna wear every day on Sunday night for the week within reason. Like I know what I'm gonna wear to work. I know what I'm gonna wear if I'm going to any kind of function. If I'm going to the gym, it's not that serious. I'll just throw on something. But like what I'm wearing to work, I already know at the beginning of the week. Those are some practical ways that I'm trying to refine things in my life so I don't get overwhelmed. Now we always gonna talk about some hair on here, okay? Because she love hair. For all of you who've never been on my channel before, previously I was making hair content, and I still will make some from time to time, but I actually want to just make more talking head videos because who got time to be doing their hair all the time? Not me, not right now. So I still want to be able to give value, and so we will always have a little hair segment in every video. Maybe not every video, but in most videos, we'll still have a little hair segment. Now, how hair is going to tie into refining, refining, not reinventing, but refining my life currently. Y'all may not believe this, but I know what my hair, how it's gonna be done, what it's gonna look like for all of 2026. Now, granted, this is not set in stone. I am not a machine, but I did take the time. I have a hair planner, a free download. I actually will put the link in the description of this video. Anyway, I have a free download of a hair care planner that I created because I don't like to not know what I'm gonna be looking like when it's time to go outside. Now, granted, I'm getting my hair done this Saturday. I'm so excited. I have not had my hair done by another stylist. Like, me and a stylist swapped services not too long ago, but I'm saying like just went and paid and got my hair done probably 10 years. So I'm super excited to get my hair done, y'all. And that is about to be a new thing for me too. Refining the fact that I'm not finna do my own hair when I do everybody else's hair. Not doing it. So anyway, I have my hair planned out for the entire year for the most part. And how I did that, I basically looked at the calendar, 2026. Okay, so what do I have going on? I have this trip, I have this event, I have this. How do I want my hair to look in these seasons? I want this, and this. Okay, so if I get this now, and now I'm gonna tell y'all, I get everything that I do to my hair for the most part is going to be something that you can wear for a long time. Sew in, K-tips, braids, that's kind of what's on my itinerary for 2026. And so I know that I'm getting ready to go to London, and I just want my hair just protected. I don't want to have to deal with it, so I'm gonna get a sew in with a little leave out, and that'll be that. I'll keep that until I get ready to travel again in March. That trip is gonna be more of, it's our anniversary, y'all. I've been married. Side note, March will make 15 years. I do not know how in the world we got here, okay? But that's a story for another day. But our anniversary is in March, so we'll be traveling again for his job and for our anniversary. Your girl ain't doing no hair on that trip, so we gonna have some braids. And then, you know, it goes throughout the summer. I ain't gonna give y'all all the tea on everything I'm gonna have going on, but I basically sat down and I figured out my budget for the year. I figured out the looks that I wanted, and I put it on a schedule. So I pretty much know how my hair is gonna be for the rest of the year. That brings me so much peace because it's something I don't have to think about later. Now I gotta find people to do it for me. That's gonna be the tricky part, but it's just something I don't have to think about. So I love the consistency of knowing, the confidence it brings, because I know my hair gonna be done, and I know I won't be wearing this hat all the time. Actually though, I like to wear the hat a lot, but anyway. So yeah, that is something else that it just supports my life right now, and it doesn't demand a lot of my attention because I already got it figured out and I know what I'm doing. So I guess my question for y'all is, what do you feel like you've been trying to reinvent that maybe you just need to redefine? Like maybe you don't need to do like a big, what's my word I'm looking for? A big overhaul of your life. Maybe you just need to just tweak some stuff. Like, I don't know. If you have something that you would love to share though, we would love to see it in the comments. But I invite you guys to join me on this journey. My channel name is gonna switch from all things beauty to the Monica Nicole edit, because this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be editing my life in real time and sharing it with you guys. So that's gonna look like just life in general. This is gonna be some fashion stuff. This is gonna be some skincare, just whatever it is that I'm doing to make myself feel as good as I can going into these 40s. I want to share it with y'all because, well, not going into the 40s, baby. I'm all up in the 40s. I'm actually about 6 years late on starting this journey. When I turned 40, I wanted to start a blog about figuring out your 40s. So now I am 46 and I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm the rest of these 40s, I'm gonna share it with y'all if it's within my power to do so, because I feel like a lot of changes genuinely happen during this time of your life, and it's good to just talk about it. So if it's some topics that y'all want to talk about that don't scare me, because I ain't gonna talk about everything, but I'll talk about some stuff with y'all. But yeah, if it's some stuff y'all want to talk about, we'll keep it light and we don't get too heavy. But yeah, would love to have you subscribe and follow for more content. And if you are entering a season of refinement, baby, you are in the right place. So definitely click to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.